You made it. You make it to Eureka Math Squared, second grade, in Module 6 Lesson 1 with Mr. Short. But you're like, Mr. Short, how did we make it? We've been here with you the whole time. Well, you made it because this is the one we've been waiting for. This right here. This is what we've been looking for. Module 6. You know why? That's the last module. After that, after we finish this module, there's no more modules for this. So congratulations, second grade. We're almost done with this one. All right, let's look. Oh, my color jumped out of there. Hopefully it comes back here in a second. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's look at this one. We're on page number 7. Read. Ming has 7 bins of books. There are 3 books in each bin. How many books are there in all? Okay, so 7 bins of books. 3 books in each bin. We're going to draw bins. I'm going to make circle bins. So I need 7 bins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? There are 3 bins, 3 books in each bin. So these are my books. Don't make fun of my books. They're my books. They've been beat up by years of students not treating them very nice. Putting 3 in each one. Yeah, these look kind of like faces too. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. All right, so here's our 7 bins with 3 books in each bin. So if we want to know how many we have all together, if I put this plus sign, we're just adding all these up, right? So if you want, just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we have 21 books. All right, 21 books. But now it says write. And I'm like, oh, Mr. Short, I don't want to write. Well, let me show you what they want to see here. So when we write, we have 7 bins of books with 3 bins in each book. And we know we got 21 books. So 7 and 3 to 21. How do we do that? We multiply. 7 times 3 is 21. This is us setting up learning how to do our multiplication. That's what it's teaching us. Because you see 7, right? 7 bins with 3 books in each bin. And that's going to give us 21 books. Okay? Take your time. Look at that again if you need to. Don't let it stress you out. On the back, it says Jill has 27 cents more than Hope. Hope has 3 quarters, 2 nickels, and 5 pennies. How much money does Hope have? All right. Jill has 27 cents more than Hope. There's a couple ways we can do that. How can we make 27 cents? How can you make 27 cents? What's the easiest way? Look, we have quarters, nickels, and pennies. What's the easiest way using quarters, nickels, and pennies to make 27 cents? Well, we only have 2 nickels. Doesn't help us. A quarter. How much is a quarter worth? Well, she has 27 cents. So 27 cents, if we go up here, all right, is 1 quarter. And then that's 25 cents. Then we have 2 pennies. So let's just get rid of that. So we'll get rid of 1 quarter here. So now there's 2 quarters down here. And we'll get rid of 2 pennies. Now we have 3 pennies. So what do we have? We have 2 quarters. So 2 quarters is 25. 25. If you want to put all 3 quarters, you can go like this, 25, and get rid of 1. 2 nickels. Not get rid of those. We can put all 5 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And get rid of 3. Okay, we got rid of those 3. So now how much is left? We have 25 plus 25 is what? That's 50 cents. We'll put that right here. We have 10 plus 10, or sorry, 5 plus 5 is, I know I gave the answer away, 10 cents. Make sure we have our decimal there because we're showing change. And then we have 1, 2 pennies. That's worth 2 cents. So 0 plus 2 is? 5 plus 1 is? That's right, 6. 6 plus 0 is? So you have 62 cents. All right? You can get rid of what draw it all out, what Jill has. This is how much Jill has of each one. All right, because she has this much more than Hope, and this is how much she has. So this is how much money Hope has. So 62 cents is what Hope has. All right. All right, guys. That was today's. I'll see you for tomorrow's.